We're going to be changing front tie rod ends, the outer tie rod ends, on a 2012 Ford Explorer XLT. First step you want to do is get your Ford jack under there, put it where you need it, get your lug nuts off, go ahead and rip your wheel off. And those lug nuts are 19. First, guys, before we get into the outer tie rod right there, we're going to focus on the sway bar link right here, because I tightened this up and didn't know, I'm not being a professional mechanic or nothing, but you had to put an Allen wrench in that back side to hold that on there. And I kept thinking you had to hold it on the back side, but you don't. You put the Allen wrench on the front side and put a wrench in there, and that's how you tighten up your sway bar links. Because this thing is all over the road. It ain't got alignment either. It's causing a bunch of issues, but we're going to get this fixed and get it figured out before we get the outer tie rod replaced. Between dogs and birds around here, you can't do nothing. I'm gonna leave that right there, and hopefully that'll hold that. It should bottom out on that sway bar. Guys, I just put a motor in this car. Was having really bad blow by. You seen one of my previous videos. I started to do a whole video series on from the start to finish, but I really just didn't get into it once I started pulling the motor and stuff. So man, that's that. It is what it is. I just didn't feel like it when the time came. So this sway bar is very loose. So we're gonna get it tightened up before we do anything with the tie rods. What's your all's opinions on these Ford Explorers? Be honest with you, I don't even know what gen this is. It's like the 12 to the 15, I believe, is when they changed that body style. I'm not for sure though, but it's been a really good vehicle. Besides the motor going down on us, but we bought it from an auction, second hand, as is, with a red light, so we didn't really know what it was getting into. It ran and drove, but it definitely had some issues. But now that we got the motor done, I've drove it a few trips, 45 minutes or better. It's done really good so far, knock on wood. Just going to change the oil every 3,000 miles, and hopefully it'll be a really good motor. These are good cars, guys. We can take care of them. They're not really high maintenance. You want to keep up with the maintenance on these, just like any car. You got good and bad in all of them, guys. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, it's a Ford. It's a Ford. It ain't got nothing to do with it. I promise you. Got a good bad in the Chevrolet, Ford, Dodge, Nissan, Toyota, you name it. You got your problems. Some more than others, but we're going to get these tightened up, guys, and we'll be back. Okay, we got our sway bar broke on this side. Put the bolt back in it, tighten everything back down. It's really tight now. We're going to get to this outer tie rod now. As you can see here, this one is gone. It's at the crack in the boot. It's a good indication they're bad. Not always, but most of the time, if they have a crack in them, just go ahead and replace them. Just do yourself a favor. Wherever it's up on the control arm, it's not really going to be an issue because this goes into the rack and pinion. The inner is new because it came with the rack. Just also replaced the rack and pinion in this car, so I don't really have to worry about that either. We're going to get this bolt broke loose right here for the outer tie rod. We'll break it loose first, and then we'll get this nut off. Okay, I got that bolt broke loose right there, guys. I used a 7/8 is what I used. I I don't really know what that calls for, but that's what I got it broke loose with. That's what I had. We're going to go ahead and get this nut off here. And I think they said this is a 10mm to put on top of this little Allen head right here to hold that still while you break that nut loose. Let's get it. Okay guys, this is a 22. So we're going to get it broke loose with the impact, and then we'll take it off. Okay, it's broke loose now. So we'll go ahead and use our wrench and our socket for the top. So this is how you'll have it, guys. You got a 7/8 wrench on there with a 10mm socket on the top on this little hex head. And we'll use a ratchet to hold that still while we turn it with the wrench or whatever which way. We'll go ahead and get it off. Okay, we got the nut broke loose for that. We'll go ahead and get that off. And there's what it looks like if you get it off, guys. We're just gonna make sure it goes back on the same amount of times that it come off. Here's our new tie rod. So we'll go ahead and get that put on. We got it back on, guys. Go ahead and tighten that back up here. There's a 7/8 wrench. We'll wait and get this in a minute. Put a wrench back on there, guys. Get that right there tightened up. I already got this one done. Make sure everything's tight. Later we might replace these links, but right now the boots ain't busted or nothing. I mean, they're aged, but they're still good as of right now, so we're just gonna leave them there. Got that one tightened up, this one done. We're gonna go ahead and move to the other side. Before anybody's like, this be a good time to change brakes or whatever, these rotors are still really good. These are slotted and drilled rotors. Pads, we had them off there the other day. They're still in really good shape. Nothing at all wrong with them, guys. So we're just gonna go ahead and leave them alone until they're due for them. We're gonna go ahead and get our wheel put back on here and move to the other side. All right, we checked this sway bar, got it tightened up, guys. Went ahead and replaced this outer tie rod here the exact same way as we did the other side. You'll need the exact same tools. Got it done. I went ahead and rechecked all our axle nuts too, got them tightened up. Brakes, same way on this side. Rotors are good. I don't see any wear or any spots on them or anything. It rides good. Brake pads, same way. They don't need to change right now, so we're just gonna leave them alone, guys. And so that's it. We're gonna put our tar back on, and it needs an alignment, and put our tires on. I got new ones coming in, so we'll get them put on, get them balanced, and should be about new. So thank y'all for watching, and check out my next video.